Another strategy that you should try, and you will see probably from the best players, is T2 ground. You want to get a factory somewhere on the front edge of your base with a lot of space around it and a lot of NGs to guard it. Always, like in any strats, make sure you scout and keep your ACU safe. You'll need more NGs, so take a couple factories and have them guard this factory, so go T2. First unit you want to make is an NG, and also a very useful unit, a flak. So this T2 flak can really turn your air game around. Single one of these units will wipe out a lot of T1 air from the sky. And then it's really depends on which faction you are. There's pretty different between the 4 different factions. So for aeon, really what you want to do is shields are very nice, obsidians, and it's really the fact that it's amphibious gives it a lot of advantage. But really with aeon you want to go T3 as soon as possible. UEF and Cybern are especially good at T2. So now we get this NG out of the way, have it built either defense, which we don't have to do here, or T2 power. Want to get all these NGs on there. So now we got the flag. So in case they're attacking us with air, you want to get your flag somewhere really up front so they can fly over it. And then let's choose, well, let's actually go straight to T3 with aeon. You can see with ground we don't need nearly as much power as with air. We still need power, so we'll get a couple NGs to help us out with that. So with aeon it's really a T3 option, not a T2. But you see, as soon as we're going T3, takes a lot more power than T2, so we're going low on power, which is fine. If you're Seraphim, for example, at this point, you just spam Yoshivas and win the game. If you're UEF or Cybern, it's Hoplites or Mongoose. They have so much longer range than any of the T1 units from other factions that they just wipe everything off the map. So now we can see with this strategy, since we went T3, we really lost a lot of time, so that even the AI started attacking us. We're at 9 minutes now. And we also paused all the T1 factories because we needed all the mass for T3, but we're about to get a Harvey out, which will solve this problem for us. So basically, as soon as you get a Harvey's as aeon and the other team is still at T1, you basically won the game, because these things will kill everything. You want to get as many NGs not doing anything. With Harveys you of course want to micro very expensive units. Let's see this Harvey, let's send it at this base. Send this Harvey forward here. And we'll get a couple of these factory spamming NGs to pick up a little bit of wreckage for us, so we get a little more mass. You can see we're at minute 11, the Harveys are finally making it to the other bases. You can see T1 versus Harvey, very unfair. One thing, if you make such units very early on, you want to avoid the ACU, which will overcharge these and be pretty tragic. So one thing these guys have made is a T1 PD. Even a T1 PDs are very powerful. No match for the Harveys. Of course, always want to get air. Never want to lose air no matter what you're doing. That looks like they've gone T2 air. So you have a very good counter to that at this point. Couple flak. Won't even mess with it. We'll just go ahead and kill these ACUs. So hopefully that was also useful. And there goes green.